Bonjour et bienvenue. Hello and welcome. In this lecture, we will learn some basic French salutations, or maybe we can say greetings, which may come very useful if you travel to France or any French speaking country, or if you meet the woman of your life, or maybe the man of your life who just come out to be French. So you have to start somewhere, right? So gear up, we are diving into the lecture straight away. So initially, let's talk about the most used informal greeting in French. At first, I will make you clear with the pronunciation of this greeting. After that, I will tell you the meaning of it. And finally, we will discuss about some important points concerned to its usage. Alright, now before we move on to the pronunciation of this greeting, it's a kind suggestion to repeat the pronunciation after me at least twice, because I will be pronouncing each French greeting 3 times. Alright? Now let's pay attention to the pronunciation of this greeting. In French, this greeting is pronounced as Salut. 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 Alright? The meaning of this greeting is hi, hello or bye. It's a little strange, right? On one side, the meaning of salut is hello or hi, and on the other side, the same word salut is having the meaning bye. This means that we can use salut when we meet someone, and we can also use it when we take a leave after meeting someone. But you should keep in mind that the situation should be informal. That means you cannot use this greeting when you are in a professional environment. Alright, now let's discuss about some more points about this greeting. So starting from the very first point. So the point number 1 states that it can be used with friends and family, but not with your boss or your teacher. So according to the point number 1, you can only use this greeting when you are with your friends and family, but not with your boss or your teacher. And as I have already said, you should not use it when you are in a professional environment, right? I hope that the point number 1 is clear. Now let's move on to the point number 2. So the point number 2 states that keep in mind that the T remains silent here. So according to the point number 2, the last alphabet, that is T here in this word, will remain silent, and this is the reason that we pronounce it salut. Alright? So that's all about the greeting salut, and I really hope that the pronunciation, meaning and its usage is clear to you. Alright, now let's move on to another way of greeting people. So here also we will proceed in the same way as we have discussed about the previous greeting. At first, we will discuss about the pronunciation of this greeting. After that, we will move on to its meaning. And finally, we will discuss about some important points concerned to its usage. So now let's focus on the pronunciation of this greeting. In French, this greeting is pronounced as bonjour. 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 Alright? Bonjour. Literally, bonjour means hello. However, we may also interpret it as good morning or good day. Now let's discuss about some important points that are related to this greeting. Alright, so let's move on to the very first point. So the point number 1 states that bonjour is used in both formal and informal situations. The nice thing about bonjour is that it is the safest and polite as compared to all greetings in French. You can use bonjour in any situation, either it is formal or informal. Alright, now let's move on to the point number 2. So the point number 2 states that don't say bonjour twice or more to the same person during the same day. Now here I would like to bring your attention to a common mistake that people make most oftenly. They say bonjour twice or more to the same person during the same day. Don't do that. I repeat, don't do that. You should only say bonjour to someone the first time you see him or her during that particular day. So don't you think that's strange? Let me explain it to you. When you say bonjour to someone in French, you are essentially acknowledging that you are seeing the person for the first time during the particular day. So let me take my example here. If someone says bonjour to me twice or even worse thrice on the same day, then I am left to believe that the person does not even remember that he or she has already seen me. it will be really annoying, isn't it? So I really hope that the point number 2 is clear to you. Now let's move on to the point number 3. So the point number 3 states that keep in mind that the N has a nasal sound here. So the N in this word bonjour is having a nasal sound. That's why we pronounce it as bonjour. Bonjour. So I really hope that the pronunciation, meaning and the usage of this greeting is clear to you. Now I will end this lecture here and see you in the next one. Thank you.